Guys and girls, it's Know It time!
Alright, so in order for me to teach you the next phase of algebra, you're going to need to know something first. I call this level 6. And level 6 is all about simplifying. In order for you to move on to higher levels in algebra, level 6 is a key. A lot of people can't move on to higher levels until you pass level 6. Here's how simplifying works. So guys and gals, it's Know It time. Your favorite time of the day. And today's Monday. You get one more line added. 7 days later. Here we go. Your dreams, your wish, it's here. One line. You waited a long time to see that line. Here is how we simplify. Now, simplifying is something I taught you before, but a lot of you don't realize it. And I'm going to show you what simplifying is. So you just wrote a quiz for me. Some of you, I know this were happy. Can you not? Some of you say, Mr. that quiz was bad. You were so bad. Yeah. And then some, but there were more sad people than happy people. Now, some of you say, Mr. Meh, I don't care. And there were probably 2 people said, meh, I don't care. Guys, gals, instead of drawing so many faces, I can represent this using numbers and symbols. How would you do this? This is called simplifying. First of all, let's start with my sad face. How many sad faces do you see? 2. So let's write this down. I'm going to write down the number 2. Now, instead of drawing 2 sad faces, would you agree? All I need is just one of them. I want you to do the rest for me. I'm going to pause it. To choose the next symbol you like. Doesn't matter what symbol you're going to work with next. And who have asked? Jordan, are you going to work with happy faces or the meh faces next? Sorry? Meh? So how many meh faces do you see? So we write down 2 followed by that symbol. And finally, I only have 1 happy face. So you notice one thing. I cannot merge these faces all together because they're totally different. You can only add or subtract similar faces. See, this is called simplifying. In terms of math, what if I give you something like this? I'm going to ask you to simplify. The key about simplifying is star. Let's write this down. You can only add / subtract similar. I want you to underline the word similar. It has to be exactly alike, not slightly different. Similar shapes / objects. That's what simplifying is all about. It's about adding and subtracting similar shapes and objects. If I give you mathematical numbers, let's say I give you 3 minus 2x plus 4x minus 10. What would that simplify into? Good luck. I'm going to pause it. So my first guess was 13 minus 6x. Here's the thing. Let's read this. It says you can only add, subtract similar objects. So I want you to do highlight. There's a 3. I call this is my constant. Okay. A constant is basically any lone number floating around. Is there another constant somewhere in this equation? If there is, highlight it. And you got to highlight the sign in front of it. Aldrin, is there another constant somewhere? Oh, nope, not 4x. It has to be lone number by itself. -10 is now the constant. I want you to highlight the sign in front of it also. A lot of people, what they don't do is highlight the sign. Here's another constant. Merge them together. So this is 3 minus 10. 3 minus 10. Jasneet, what's 3 minus 10? No, please, I know you know. What's 3 minus 10? Come on, you can do it. Negative 7 is correct. So we write down negative 7. Okay. Now, I want you to look at all the x's. I have an x here. Let's circle it. Circle the x. But I did something wrong. What should I also circle? The negative sign. Yep. So guys, gals, I want you to circle the negative sign in front. This is key. You have to circle the symbol in front. There's another thing with an x floating around. Okay? Amrit, what's the last thing with the x floating around? Now, I got to circle one more thing. The plus 4. Okay? You have to include the sign that's in front. You can think of this as negative 2 plus 4. So negative 2 plus 4. Rachel, what's negative 2 plus 4? So we write in positive 2x, because that's positive 2x. Now, when you write normally in an equation, the x's always goes first. So we can rewrite this as, always write your x first in order. 2x minus 7. See? And that's your main answer. I only add constants with constants, x with x. Oh, why? Which one? Why is it minus for negative 7? Negative 7? Because here's a 3, right? Here's a minus 10, agree? 3 minus 10 is negative 7. Good question. So the key thing about simplifying is this. Constant with constant. X with x. Normally you should do the x first because you always write in order. X's always goes first. Try this one. 5x plus 3x minus 2 minus 4 minus 5x. Whew. Good luck. See, I'm going to highlight all my x's first. There's a 5x here. And I look at this, I'm highlighting the sign in front also. And look, I'm highlighting this, there's another 5x here, plus I'm highlighting the sign. So let's do our calculation right now. 5 plus 3 minus 5. And you're left with 3x. Guys, gals, work with the constant now. Highlight all of your constants and see what they simplify to. There's a negative 2. See, look, I'm highlighting the sign in front. Marissa, negative 2, negative 4. What does that equal to? So your answer is 3x minus 6. Was it that hard? No, not really. A bit more challenging for you. Good luck. I want to see who can figure out this one. I'm going to give you this as my supernova question for today. Should I make it a team challenge? Team challenge? Okay, I'm going to do a team challenge. This is going to be super duper tough. Here we go. 5x plus 3 minus 10 minus 2x plus 4x minus 7 plus x equals to, give me a number. 30. Wow. Your question is this: solve for x. I'll give you a hint. Before you can solve, you gotta do something first. You got to simplify. Guys, gals, there's your team challenge, okay? So a lot of you say, Marcelo, this question looks so complicated. How did I do this? See, the key is really to simplify. If you can't simplify, you're in trouble. So again, I want you to highlight all the x's right now. This is where I circle all the x's. I have a 5x. I have a negative 2x. I have a 4x. Am I done yet, or am I missing something? Ah, look at this. There's another x. A lot of you didn't see that x. Oh, whoa. Let's figure this out right now. 5. So look at the sign. 5 minus 2. Would you agree that's 3? 3 plus 4 is 7. But there's a lone x. What does this represent? 1x. So how many x do you have? Serious? There's a hidden 1 right here. So how many x's do you have altogether? So write down 8x for me, please. 8x. So now I'm going to work with my constants. Rachel, question. How do you get the 1? If you see an x by itself, it means automatically 1. Oh, now you know. Knowing's half the battle. Let's look at all my constants. 3 minus 10. That's negative 7. Minus 7 is negative 14. So let's write down negative 14. Equals to, hey, doesn't this look like a level 5 question? Whoa. But, remember, what does the question say? It says, solve for x. We're not done yet. This is now level 5, so what did I move over first? I moved what did I move over? Negative 14, see? This now becomes a level 5. So all that question looks so complex, but in reality, it brings you back to something you've done before. Move over the negative 14 for me, please. 8x equals to 44. X equals to 44 divided by 8, which is the Harneet, what's your group's answer? 5.5. They got it correct. Okay. And the reason why, there's that 8 right there. Okay. So guys and gals, this is why. One little thing. Most of you got 44 divided by 7, which is good. But you got to take it one step further, and that's actually a hidden 8. Hi. Sorry? How do you get 14? 3 minus 10 is negative 7. Minus 7 is negative 14. You have to include everything. Okay? Yep, because this is now the question says solve, not simplify anymore. Then, so Stephen, you were almost there. You got to take it 2 steps and you're done. You had 8x minus 14, but we got to solve it. There's a difference. Simplifying gets you an equation. Solving, what solving does? It gets you an x value. There's the difference between simplify and solve. But we're not done yet. I have a few more things to teach you. This is called simplifying basics. Now, simplify part 2. This is where I'm going to lose some of you. If you can do part 1, you're halfway there. Part 2 is where it gets a bit more challenging. I want to see who can simplify part 2. Now, simplify part 2 is something called the, I'm not sure if you learned this in grade 7. It's called the distributive property. That's a math term. Property. Okay. But that's such a complex term for something you can integrate 8s to. So what I like to call this term, my own special term, I call this arrow pushing. Distributive property is a very complex term. I call it arrow pushing because it's something a lot easier grade 8s can deal with. I'm going to show you what distributive property is. If I have something like this, 3 open bracket, 2x minus 6 end bracket. What this 3 means is 3 times whatever is in the bracket. So to expand this out, here's how we expand this out. Expand. We're going to draw some arrows. you're going to draw an arrow from the 3 to the 2. Arrows equal multiply. That's what arrows represent. So guys and gals, take 3 times 2x. And you write down your answer, whatever that is, 3 times 2x. Who didn't I pick on today yet? Liam, 3 times 2x. 3 times 2. Well, what's 3 times 2? Oh, yeah, you do. 3 times 2. Yep. So we're down 6x. Okay? 3 times 2x is 6x. Now, remember, we're going to draw an arrow from the outside to every number on the inside. So we draw another arrow from 3 all the way to, make sure you look at the sign in front of the 6. Now, this is 3 times negative 6. Jaren, 3 times negative 6. Negative 18. So your answer is 6x minus 18. This is called distributive property. What I did was I got rid of all my numbers on the outside. See, the reason why is this means multiply 3 with everything inside the bracket. That's what it means. Multiply 3 with everything inside the bracket. Yep. Try this one. What if I give you negative 2 times 2n plus 3g minus 4o? Your job is to expand. Good luck. I'm going to pause it. So, Jordan, let's write it in English. What does this mean? It means multiply negative 2. Again, I like to write down the English. Multiply negative 2 with everything, okay, inside the bracket. That's what it means. Multiply negative 2 with everything inside the bracket. So Jordan, I'm going to draw my first arrow. Negative 2 times 2n. What do you get? Negative 4 what? N is correct. Next one. Who happened to Pikachu? Next one. So we draw another arrow. Negative 2 all the way to 3g. Negative 6g. See what I did? I draw an arrow. The reason why people make mistakes, they don't draw arrow. I'm going to have one more arrow all the way through. And Fatima, what would you get? That's the last one. Sorry? Negative 2 times negative 4o is? Nope, not negative. Think about negative 2 times negative 4. You got to look at the sign front. Dilpreet? 8 is correct. So make sure you have all the signs. Plus 8o. Guys and gals, welcome to level 6 part 2. We're going to focus more on this after lunch. But for now, good luck. So the next one will be simplify again. We're not solving anything. We're just going to simplify. Here is how it works. Negative 2, open bracket, 3x plus 4 minus 6. Good luck. Out. Let's take a wild guess. I want to see Imad, what's your take a guess what the answer is going to be? Haven't finished yet? Aldrin, take a guess what the answer is going to be. Negative 6? 6 what? Negative 6. X, yep. Minus 8, okay. Minus 6. We're not done yet. You got to do one more step. So you get up to here because what Aldrin did is arrow push, arrow push. Then you got one more step to do. You got to simplify it further. Go ahead and simplify. Robin, what can I merge together right now?
Negative 8 and 6.
Hey, look at this. Negative 8 and negative 6. Naresh, if I put them together, what's your answer going to be? Negative 6x. What is the number going to be, Naresh? Sorry? Nope, not 8. Negative 14. See, it's minus 8 minus 14. Oh, sorry, minus 8 minus 6 is minus 14. Because it's negative 8 minus 6. Guys, gals, I'm sensing a bit of weakness, so I'm going to give you a few more questions. Just practice over and over again. A bit more challenging this time. 5x plus 2 plus 4 x minus 1. Wow. Good luck. Gertrude, if I expand out this part, what would you get? 15x plus 6 is correct. Marissa, if I were to expand out the next part, what would I get? So if I expand out the second bracket, this and this, what would you get? Nope, not 12. See, this means multiply. 4 times x. Furby? 4x. We write 4x. Okay, that's what it means. Plus, oh, it's not even plus. Then we go 4 times negative 1. Negative 4. Guys, gals, once you get up to here, you can't leave it. You can't stop it right now. Keep going. You got one more step to do. Merge them together. 15. See, now I'm going to merge them together. Navneet, 15x and 4x. What would it be? 15x plus 4x. Write down 19x. See? I keep it simple. Rajan, what's the last number going to be? Not 10. What's the last number going to be? See, look, you look at the sign in front, Rajan. You have 6 and you have 4, but look at the sign in front. This is minus 4. 2. So guys, gals, it'll be 19x plus 2. That is how we work with simplifying. I still sense some weakness. I'm going to do one more time. Question. What was going on? Oh, Rachel. Sorry, Rachel. Question.
How do you get 19?
How do you get 19? Good question. See, I'm going to look at this 15x right here. And I'm going to look at this 4x. And there's the plus sign right here, Rachel. 15x plus 4x is 19x. Yep. Try this. What if I give you 4 open bracket negative 2x plus 1. This is going to be challenging. Minus 2x plus 1. Whew. Let's see how many of you can figure this one out. The key is to expand and simplify. Okay? Expand and simplify. I'm going to work with the first bracket. Devin, expand the first bracket for me. What would you get? Negative 8x is correct. Keep going. Whoa, nope, not negative 4. Negative 8x, and then we got to take this with the positive 1. So which is? Nope. 4. Positive 4. Guys, gals, second bracket. We do the same thing for second bracket. Okay? Again, practice. It takes a lot of practice to do this. Pikachu, let's hear the second bracket. What'd you get? Negative 2x minus 2 is correct. Now, I'm going to pause it and let you... Rachel, what would I get if I merged the 8x and the 2x together? What would you get? Oh, you know that? Okay. Harneet, what would you get? So you should have negative 10x. How do you get this? See, I circled the 8 and the negative sign in front. I circled the 2 and the negative sign in front. Okay. Negative 8 minus 2. Now, I have two numbers left. 4 and negative 2. Merge them together, and it becomes one nice number and then. Fatima, what's your number going to be? Plus 2. Guys, gals, there's your answer. Was it that hard? No, not really. I'm going to pause my recording right here, and I'm going to stop it, and then I'm going to